Time for two truths and a lie, Craig.
Excuse me?
Two truths and a lie.
I thought you said two Jews and a lie.
Oh, no, well, that is...
Relax there, Tiger.
In a way,
All right.
kind of the show, too.
Okay. 1, 2, liar.
Well, two truths and a lie. We're going to take you through four NFL teams.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Can you put that screen back up for a second?
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure I saw that correctly. Was that Abraham Lincoln on that screen? Is that what we did?
Yeah.
That's good work.
So, hold on a sec.
That's quality.
So I see Pinocchio. That's the liar. Abraham Lincoln, Honest Abe. Where's the second truth teller?
Well,
And
actually,
I see they got the lie done like it's a lie detector test. That's very good.
It's two, because it's not only that, your face is there in there too. So there's the two truths.
There you go. All right, I'm just saying that's very, very deep. Very well done, guys.
Multiple layers. Well, I'm going to take you through four teams. I'm going to give you two truths of stats and one that is a lie, and it's up to you guys to figure out which one is the lie.
I like it. All right. Me versus Mark.
You versus Stig. Here we go.
Let's go.
We're going to start with the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have not lost a game by more than 6 points since last November 2021.
Okay.
Second one. Despite their lack of recent playoff success, the Bills have not lost a home playoff game since 1966.
Okay.
And last, Josh Allen leads all NFL quarterbacks with 57 turnovers since the start of the 2020 season, including the playoffs.
And I'm going to say, just top of my head, because that's the only way to play this kind of game, the Bills have lost the home playoff game since 1966. That just, to me, sounds like it's too much time. There's probably a game in there we're not even thinking of, where the Bills like, oh, we should have won that game. You lost.
Didn't they lose the playoff game? Was that the Kansas City?
That was at Kansas City.
Was that in Kansas City?
Yeah.
The 13-second one was in Kansas City?
Sure.
Why not? Okay, I'll just go. I'll go. The lie is number 3. Josh Allen leads all NFL.
Well, which one of those is the lie?
Stink, you are incorrect. Craig, you are correct. Despite their lack of recent playoff success, the Bills have not lost a home playoff game since 1966. That is the lie.
All
well
right,
done.
1 for 1. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Let's go to team number 2.
We're going on to the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the first stat. Last year's AFC title game loss was the Chiefs' only home playoff loss of the Patrick Mahomes era. Stat number 2. Andy Reid has more playoff career wins than the remaining 3 AFC head coaches combined.
Hold on, I got to figure out who the hell's coaching.
And of the remaining AFC playoff teams, the Chiefs allowed the most yards per rush during the regular season, 4.35.
I'm thinking that last one's the lie, because with McDermott, he's won a bunch of games. Taylor, of course, won 3 last year, right? What was the last one again?
The last one is, of the remaining AFC playoff teams, the Chiefs allowed the most yards per rush during the regular season.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. I think that's the lie.
You think that's the lie?
Yeah, because I think that if you start adding up the other wins of the AFC coaches,
yes,
like Doug Peterson's got a whole bunch of playoff wins, not with Jacksonville, but he's got them, right?
Yeah.
So I think that last one, there's got to be a team that was worse defensively against the run than that.
More career playoff wins than the remaining AFC head coach.
I mean, he's got a lot, but I don't think he's got more than everyone combined.
Yeah, he's got like 19 playoff wins.
Okay.
We're talking about Taylor had, 3
He got
last
3.
year?
McDermott's got to have at least, 4 or 5, I'm assuming at this point.
And then
Peterson's got to have at least 4.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to go 3 as well.
All right, so we're both in lockstep. 3 is the lie.
You are both incorrect, because it is number 1 is the lie.
What's number 1?
Last year's AFC title game loss was the Chiefs' only home playoff loss.
The New England Patriots.
That's right. They lost to the New England Patriots.
You know, this is a very hard game to play when you can't see all 3 things in front of you. I'm protesting. All right,
you can literally see it on the screen right in front of you.
Yeah, like I can read that.
Yeah.
All right, 1-0 me. Go to the next one.
All right.
We're going to the Eagles. The Eagles have not lost a game this season in which they've rushed for 100 or more yards.
They've not lost the game in which they've rushed for 100 or more. Go ahead.
Number 2, the Eagles have fewer wins in the last calendar month than the Texans and Falcons.
Okay.
And number 3, the Eagles have not won a playoff game since their Super Bowl championship in 2017.
Right, so I think they have the same number of wins as the Texans do, which is 1.
Right.
Right? They beat the Giants. The Texans won that last game. So I'm going to say that's not the lie. That's true.
Right.
Well, that means you said more? Say it again.
Which
for me.
one?
The one about the total number of wins in the last calendar month.
Okay, the Eagles have fewer wins in the last calendar month than the Texans and Falcons.
Yeah, so they have the same number of wins as the Texans. So that would be the lie to me.
Okay, I'm going to go number 1. The Eagles have not lost a game this season in which they've rushed for 100 or more yards.
What a staggering game this is, because you're both wrong. It is number 3.
Come on.
The Eagles have not won a playoff game since their Super Bowl championship in 2017. They beat the Bears.
They beat the Bears.
All right. Yeah, but what about the one? Are we sure? Did we fact check this?
I got to make sure you know this.
Sure?
Troy fact checked this.
I mean,
so
the last month the Eagles they lost 2 games, right?
Uh-huh.
They lost to the Saints, they lost to the Cowboys, and then they beat the Giants, right? Oh, there must have been one more game there, I guess. I'm missing a game. The game they had to have prior to the Saint game, I'm guessing. Or prior to the Cowboy game.
Well, speaking of the Cowboys.
All right, fair enough. So I'm still winning 1-0. Go ahead.
You are, but speaking of the Cowboys, we're going over to the Dallas Cowboys. First stat, since the start of November, no QB has accounted for more total TDs than Dak Prescott's 25.
Since the start of when?
Since the start of November, postseason included.
All right, go ahead.
All right, number 2, since 1996, the Cowboys have the most playoff losses among all NFC teams.
No, that's a lie. They have barely played in the playoffs. Go
And
ahead.
last, the Cowboys have lost 6 straight divisional round playoff games.
6 straight divisional round playoff games. I'm saying number 2. You got to go with your gut. I think number 2 is the lie.
All right, I have no clue, but I'm going to go.
6 straight sounds like a lot of divisional playoff. Well, that means, hold on. When were they last been in the NFC Championship game? Maybe that's the lie. No, I'm going with it. Number 2. I'm staying number 2.
I'm going to go number 3.
Number 3, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a clean sweep because Craig Carton wins 2-0. He gets it right. Number 2 is the correct answer.
For those of you that wonder how I got this job, it's my sports knowledge. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.